Hi, my name is Tomomi Gariano, a certified Zentangle teacher. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 22 of Inktober 2025. Today's tangle is Shattuck. This is Zentangle official tangle, and it's one of my favorite. I love this tangle. It's so simple, and it reminds me of some of the beautiful traditional pattern that we have here in Japan. So the basic idea of Shadak is, so you're gonna have space that's divided by kind of bars or ribbons, and the basic idea of Shadak, there's two ways to approach this, so whichever makes sense to you. I initially learned this way, so you connect one side to the other and you add aura or parallel line, and then you connect like this, and then you add parallel lines, and then you connect in the opposite ways. So when you look at this initial line, it's going like zigzag. So you can, if you want to, you can do zigzag like this first, and this side is gonna go this direction, and the opposite side is gonna go this direction. So that's one way to approach Shadak, but I typically do this way. I start from the little short lines and I aura until my line reaches to the opposite side like this. So start from the corner and continue to build lines until I hit this last line. So you can approach Shadak this way. And if you have multiple of them, you don't have to, but you can make it look like a mirror image. There's this little meta shape that appears. I'll show you as well. So there's this sort of meta shape that appears. But that's extra point, right? And like Stephanie's example here, she used the curved line. That's typically the way I do it too, depending on what kind of look that I want to accomplish. I do Shadak with sometimes curvy line, curved line, sometimes more of straight lines. It really depends. So this one, maybe I'll do a little slightly curved line. From the corner to corner, and then maybe from here. Sorry, I keep turning the tile. So just one thing to keep in mind is I wanted to connect here to here, and I could start from here this way, going this way, but it's always easier to start from the corner and land on the line than start from a line and try to land on a corner or dot, because it's a bigger target, you know. It's easier to aim on a bigger target. And then maybe I'll do one more in between. So instead of coming from this way, that way, to this way, I'm going to start from the corner. And land here. Like this. And then I'll do my Shattuck. Maybe I'll do with brown, maybe I'll do with black. Well, I'll start with black. Slightly curved. And just simply aligning and building one shape on top of the other, and I'm turning tile so that I'm consistently drawing. This would be reverse C shape. So whichever direction you feel more comfortable to draw, you should feed your paper under your drawing hand instead of moving your drawing hand around the paper so that your lines are more consistent. Maybe I'll switch to brown. Like I could go this way, you know, I'll show you. So this is reverse C, this will be a C curve, but I find it easier if I just turn my tile completely and continue to build my Shadak, drawing C curved line. So it's really up to you what you feel comfortable. The more you draw, your hand will get used to the pen and get used to how you move your hand, move your pen, because you're building muscle. Drawing is an exercise. So the more you do, you build drawing muscle. So it will get easier and you will be able to draw lines more consistently, and also you will feel more comfortable going into all different ways. But especially if you are a beginner, I encourage you to turn your tile so that you're only drawing in one direction. Sorry, I sometimes go off camera. And another thing I do often with Shattuck is I make this last line just a little stronger. So that you add lines, when you hit the last one, make this a little stronger. I'll show you why I did that. I will come back and do other ones too, but it's gonna all make sense once I start shading. Or you can do this at the very end. So this is such a meditative tangle. Simple auraing over and over again. Like this, and then I'll take my shading graphite. So let me show you where I emphasize this longest line or the last line, because I want to shade here. So when you do that, like when there's nice dark line like this, makes the shading pop a little more. Compare this to here where I didn't do the the line weight or strong line at the very end. I don't know how much you can see on the camera, but on a real life it looks pretty different. Like, I guess you can see from the camera too. This creates a little more dimension. So it's really up to you, your style. Maybe you like the softer shading, softer look, or maybe you like more drama, depending on how you wanna do your piece. You don't have to do this on every one of them. Maybe I'll just do the black ones. The Shattuck I drew with black pen, a little stronger shading, and keep the brown one a little softer. Or maybe I will change my mind later. You just never know until you're done. Until I'm done, I'm not, and I don't know what I'm gonna do next. So you are coming along this adventure. You're taking this adventure with me. When you tangle, every day is a little adventure, very small adventure. It's safe. You can take risk. It's just something you do on the paper. So take risk, have fun, explore. Then you find something new, and maybe you find your new favorite ways to approach the same old tangle that you know for a long time. So take risk with me. Okay, so did I do 14 on here? No, I haven't. But I want to keep this brown one soft. I'll do the shading along the initial lines. You could do on the both sides. Maybe this time, I typically do on the both sides, but maybe this time I'll just do on the one side. Spirit of taking risk or exploring. I'm gonna do just one side to see how that's gonna look. You won't know until you do. So, you know, even though I'm not on the camera, I'm trying something I don't typically do. There you go. I like it. And add a little highlight, middle. This is gonna make this rounded line look even little round, even more rounded by bringing the center part lifted or bringing it forward. And I'll take my white gel pen. Not pretty. I love this tangle. I'll add just a little bit of highlight here. And I'm gonna do just a little highlight with my pen. Maybe just on bigger ones. There you go. Here's my Shattuck. Thank you for watching. And hold on a second. I think this line is just a little too strong. I'm gonna soften it with my charcoal pen. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow for day 23. Yeah, day 23. Thank you. Bye now.